Alright, Kush, tell us what's awesome about Dr. Kim.
What's awesome about Dr. Kim is his crazy side dance moves. But the problem is, he's not really Korean, he's not really American, I have no idea what he is. All I know is he's one funny motherfucker.
Hey Shang.
Yeah, hello?
What do you think about Adeline?
Oh, Adeline, she is a great person. She is always very hardworking and she is always a very supportive group mate. I like her very much.
Great, thank you. Tell us about Kush.
He's like just really awesome. He's the greatest group mate and he's like really sweet. Like I remember he walked like Shasha and me home from our first group dinner, so he's like really a catch. So all the girls out there just like go for him.
Hey Sylvie, what do you like about George El-Hiti?
George is an amazing group mate. He has the most beautiful wife and kid and he loves them all. And above that, he's also our finest group mate.
So what's awesome about Suzanne?
Well, Suzanne is awesome anyway, but have you ever seen her drunk?
No.
She is the most fun ever and she doesn't even know it.
Hey Hero,
Hi.
tell me about Pavis.
Pavis is the most good-looking guy at INSEAD. I think the way he talks is super sexy and he's super nice. And he's just like a prince, you know what I'm saying? And oh my god, I think I'm blushing.
Hey Pavis,
Hey,
tell me about Ching.
Ching, crazy women. But thank you, Ching, for like bringing the joy and the fun to E7. I think we are gonna, think about you. We're gonna miss you wherever you are. You're such a delightful person, and just keep that personality because you really lighten up the world. Cool.
Raza.
Raza is so handsome and he's high in demand because I asked him once, can I sleep with him? And that's his answer. He's high in demand. So that's all.
Thank you.
Raza Mustafa, tell me about Anish.
Anish, I went on a trip with Anish and what I found out was that he can't drive a manual car.
Hey Anish, tell me about Sanal.
Sanal, he's an awesome guy. He has amazing dance moves. And I recently found out about his favorite pickup line, which has 100% success. We basically ask girls to guess where he's from.
Hey Sanal, tell me about Omar.
I think Omar is like extremely positive person. He's very open, and I'm really glad that he started working out like since P3. Maybe he doesn't really work out, but I still see him in the gym.
Hey Omar, tell me about Carlos.
Hey, I like Carlos a lot. Carlos is like very classic Spanish guy. He is lazy, he likes girls a lot, and he also always like on the beach.
Thank you Omar. Hey Carlos.
Hey Prash.
Tell me about Pablo Alvarez.
Well, Pablo Alvarez is definitely the best Pablo in class. Fuck Moria. I think that Pablo is a great guy with a very big smile. Grande Pableras, I want to see you dancing tonight.
So Akshat, what do you like about Dhari?
Dhari, the fact that he can eat 18 Mos bars a day. What else did I say? He can do a killer Professor Young. He looks amazing in a mud bath. I think mud bath munchkin was the word used. And best of all, it seems lately he's developed a bit of a cult following with the ladies and got a few Dhari's angels with him. So what else?
Spencer, tell me about Akshat.
Sorry, who?
Akshat?
Ashit?
Akshat.
E7 or no?
E7.
So Sandra, tell us about Tata.
Tata is very smart and intelligent. He takes care of our finance assignment, and also he has a very unique skin color.
Sandra is amazing. She's she's the most professional tour guide of our road trip. We always follow Sandra to find Michelin restaurant and find wine and dine. It's amazing.
Cool. Thank you very much.
So Paris, can you talk about Wenjun?
Wenjun is such a good kisser. Well, actually, I wish I had that chance, but no. Yeah, really miss her. I hope I'm gonna cross paths with her again. Best of luck at INSEAD.
Hey Neha, what's awesome about Ochar?
What's not awesome about Ochar? He's really just the coolest guy on the planet.
So David, tell us about Eunice.
Eunice is funny, always extremely helpful, an amazing discussion partner because he has a very clear point of view, and after a little bit of attention we get along extremely well today.
Great, thank you.
Debo!
Oh, that guy called Andres, man. The guy
Andres.
He just finished us, man. I was thinking he was this very smart guy, but we're screwed with the OB exams, man. I was expecting maybe 4 point something, but at the end of the day, the Z-curve for OB was 1.9 because he came late for the exam.
Yo, Ochar.
What's up? What's up?
Tell us something about Bashar.
Oh, Bashar. Absolutely hilarious guy. He's made my French classes absolute fun. So big ups to him for that. Absolutely awesome guy. Don't lose the funny bone in you, man. Keep it up.
Hey Gerard, tell me about Gideon Ochar.
Ochar, the famous Kenyan picnic. Speed merchant on a rugby pitch and a gentleman off it. What more can I say about the man himself?
Oh, Andres. Wow.
Alright, y'all, tell us about Jasim Arif.
Oh, that's too close. That's too close.
Sylvie, can we go? Hey! Tell us about Sylvie.
Sylvie's great and she's a lot of fun and she's coming to Wharton with me.
Woo!
Andres, I don't know what you're doing now, but keep it up, okay?
Alright, yeah, tell us about Jasim.
Okay, Jasim. So, I really like Jasim. Jasim never gets in my way. I think that mainly because somewhere along P2 he just decided to not show up to class anymore, and when he does come to class he just falls asleep.
Very cool, thank you, Yal. Hi Rashmi, tell me about Corinne.
Corinne is this really sweet girl. She's full of energy, and so Corinne, keep always smiling the way you've always been, and whenever you're stuck in life you know what to do. Just get in touch with Harsha.
Hey Corinne, tell me about Christoph.
There's only one man in our section who combines a passion for cows, a relentless moaning about the gender ratio at INSEAD, and phenomenal social organizing abilities. He's also a great teammate.
Hey Christoph.
Hey Hero, what's up?
Tell us about Rashmi.
Oh, I think she's weird.
Really?
There's something definitely wrong with her. I mean, she's always in a good mood, totally relaxed. Even if the team sucks, she's like always relaxed, and she doesn't even like drink alcohol or eat meat. There must be something seriously wrong. I think she's on drugs.
Hey Pablo.
Hey Prash.
Tell us about Claudia.
So a funny story of Claudia is that I couldn't understand her for 3 months. Now I can.
Spencer, tell us something about Kirill.
Heuristically, the intelligent woman's choice. When he asks questions, there's a frisson of sexual excitement in the class. That intelligent Slavic look, those eyes, those blue eyes. He really embodies the INSEAD polyglot.
Is that A4 paper you're carrying? Jasim, tell us about Eyal.
Okay, where do I begin? Yeah, I know he's like patient, willing to help, and he's a great teacher. But his questions, I mean, when he starts with his questions or his point of view, or he's just like, just a minute, give me 1 minute. And then he just goes on, and me and Hero look at each other like, what was his question again? So, that's Eyal for you.
No pen, talking to me throughout class.
I hate Dari.
I need to think anything.
Just a minute. George El Hidi, tell me about Mazen.
Mazen?
Hold on.
Give 1 minute.
George El Hiti, tell me about Mazen.
Mazen, the one with the sexy beard?
Yes.
Oh my god, he's so sexy. He was hot all over P1.
Hey Alhad, tell me something about Krishna.
You know that one of the assistants told him that his sign is fake because I have signed him more than he has signed for himself. And apart from INSEAD, you can find him at the pool place or at the bar.
Kareem, tell me about Rajesh.
Master Splinter. He's the Yoda of E7. He's the enlightened one. He is the one.
Hey Don, tell me about Tim.
Tim. He didn't always talk in class, but I like to think that he let his facial hair talk for him.
So Tim, tell me about Gerard.
Okay, so the funniest story I have about Gerard is when we were in Barcelona and Benjamin Biesmans was tasked to carry a stuffed penguin across the entire city, no matter where he went. And Gerard had always the funniest hiding spots. We put it in the microwave, we put it under a lampshade, and Gerard always knows how to create a funny and fun situation and environment for his friends and just keep things happy. So thanks for Gerard for being such an enjoyable guy to be around.
So Gabriel, tell me about Shanshan.
Well, the first day I met her, she told me, call me Sunshine. From that day on, I just loved her. I'm so lucky to have her in my group. She was always so positive, so committed, and so passionate about everything. Sunshine, I really hope you to be like, oh fuck!
Yoda.
Again?
Okay. So, Sunshine, you're fucking full of energy, super positive. Just continue to be like that. I love you.
Favorite memories of E7. Despite a lot of good conversations, discussions, etc., I have to say I think the one thing that sticks out the most was when I somehow caught Pablo and Spencer sharing, shall we say, Lady and the Tramp style, some sort of dessert, which they then decided, based on my prodding, that it was okay to share this experience with the entire class. They came down to the front of the room and then proceeded to eat some of this eclair, I guess, end to end. Fortunately, they stopped before it became maybe a little unsavory for public consumption.
Alright, Tony Elengical, tell me about Colby.
Colby is absolute legend. I think he was named after Superman, Colby Clark. He's got a lot of charisma and he's funny, and I'm going to miss him next year. That's it.
Alright, so Colby, tell me about Tony.
Tony has the most beautiful eyes at INSEAD. That's one thing. Tony is extremely kind. He's one of the most calm, organized, greatest people at INSEAD. Super happy to be in a group with him. Tony, I love you, and after you watch this video, I want a hug.
There was one guy in the class who was particularly good looking. I don't really remember his name, but he definitely came up at the end and did some impersonation of me. That guy, he was great.
Hey Ziwi.
Yeah?
Tell me about Deepo.
Deepo, he's a big guy, but surprisingly, he doesn't drink. So Deepo, I told you, forget about oil and gas. Find yourself something alcohol to drink.
Basim, tell me about Ziwe.
Tell you about Ziwe, like, well, his name is Chue, not Ziwe. And yeah, I mean, that's why he's a very quiet guy. He's a very nice guy, one of the nicest people I have met at INSEAD.
Hey Bashar.
What's up?
Tell me about Basim.
Basim initially struck me as a very quiet guy. However, I think he's... got to repeat.
So tell us what's awesome about Walter.
I think Walter is awesome because he has all these awesome insights about China.
You know that Katerina used to be blonde. Now she dyes her hair to red. Why? Artificial intelligence.
Beatriz, she's awesome because she's so relaxed all the time. She doesn't give a fuck about attendance and grades. And you know what? She's also awesome because she eats snacks and cookies all the time, and she shares. So thank you for that.
Hey Ezra, tell me about Fabio.
Fabio. I hate that guy. Honestly, he was in my group, and this feedback session, he told me I was moody. Like, this is 2 weeks into INSEAD. And he sat by me for a full 4 months. But then the hair, I mean, I can't honestly be mad at him because, I mean, the hair just does it for you, you know? And then I found out he brings a hair dryer to everywhere he goes, and that really helped me a lot, actually, I have to say.
Regis, I just wanted to say that it was a pleasure working with you, and I miss that a lot over the last few weeks.
It's like, stop it. I'm just leaving.
10 seconds, come on.
No, I don't want to do this.
I think you were super surprised in P1 and 2, and so just keep on with the good work, and I'll see you in Singa in P5.
Just 10 seconds, you can choose
no.
to let me submit this one.
Hey Constantine.
Hi, Raj.
Tell me about Spencer.
Spencer. He's my group mate, and I really think that he's our MI6 agent here at INSEAD. He's a person that you see everywhere, and at the same time you cannot catch him. He's so fast, and he does everything, and he's always in every places. And I really suspect him of having some Secret Service mission here.
Hey Spencer, tell me about Claudia.
Claudia. I think modesty is the first thing that comes to mind. I think that as one of the UK's major landowners, she keeps incredibly humble. And you know, really, I only actually found out that her uncle actually lives in the Fontainebleau Chateau, but she just doesn't mention it. She's just very humble about it, and you know, always got a smile on her face. So you know, respect to that.
Very cool.
Tatita.
Shant, how's it going, man?
Good, man. Tell me about Pablito.
Pablito, what can I say? He's a 45-year-old man in a 35-year-old man's body. The funny thing is he's only 30 years old. You know, always tired. Never. He's the only person I've heard who's been tired for a party that's like 3 weeks later.
This doesn't sound not very relaxed to me.
Oh fuck.
Hey Andrew, tell me about Sylvia. Sylvia.
My beautiful Korean sister. I'm glad you got a great internship this summer, since you probably contributed about 4,000 euro to the champagne fund, and luckily we're all drinking on you. Woohoo! Love your megawatt smile, and just hope for great things for you as you move on. I probably got to retake that.
Alright, Miguel. Tell me about Gabriele.
Well, Gabriele, he's a great friend. He had chicken pox, so we were called dodo spots. But to be honest, I just wanted to have Gabriele's fashion sense.
Claudia, Spencer, tell me about Ella Flay.
German.
Lesbian.
DJ.
She seems graded pretty well in the Brits, considering me.
She has. German marrying a Spaniard. I think she's done well. I think she could work on her elocution, I think, a little.
Yeah, it's true. It's not quite up to scratch in terms of that British accent.
I think we should actually probably invite her over to the UK,
Yeah,
just so she can practice a little more. And
yeah, we should do that. Try and assimilate her more into the British culture.
true. Corin's been trying.
Yeah, true. Good effort from Corin.
Yeah. Well, thumbs up.
Akira,
Hey,
tell me about Constantine.
Constantine, okay. Actually, he's one of my first Russian guy. Needless to say, he's a mafia. And surprisingly, he's younger than me. But actually, he's also a great chef. He made a great barbecue for us as a surprising experience for me. So, yeah, he's a best friend of mine in INSEAD.
Hey Suzanne,
Hey.
tell me about Alhad.
Well, Alhad.
He's very hard to understand when he thinks and he's solving cases, but I guess when you understand him, it's really smart.
Hey Rajesh.
Hey dude, what's up?
Tell me about Lizette.
Dude, that girl's a beast, man. I think she shares the same supplier as Zemsky. So I'm just going to show you what she does at the gym. So she trains people at the gym for fitness, obviously. And so this is at the beginning of the program. It's a 1-hour program. At the beginning of the program, she's like, let's go, let's go, let's go, guys, let's go. And everybody else is like, let's go, Lizette, let's go, let's go. And then halfway into the program, she's still like, let's go, guys, let's go, guys, let's go, guys. And everybody was like, oh, oh, oh. And right at the end of the program, she's like, let's go, guys, let's go, guys, let's go. And everybody else is like, oh, no, Lizette, no way. So I have no idea where she gets her energy from, but I'm sure she's got the same supplier as Zemsky.
Hey Yannick.
Hey Prashant.
Tell me about Kareem.
Ah, Kareem, my favorite Section 7 guy. You know, when we started, Kareem asked a lot of questions, very annoying questions. He really liked to have his voice heard. And I had a certain picture of Kareem in my head. And, you know, over time I've gotten to know him. I've done a couple of trips with him now. And he's actually really deep, like really deep. And it just goes to show, you can never judge a guy by how many stupid questions he asks in class.
There's a certain Dutch-American girl that I don't want to give the name that almost killed a tall German guy that I don't want to mention for snoring.
Spencer, tell me about Franco. Krishna Murli, tell me about Samir Sharma.
Samir is a very young at heart kind of a person. He loves young girls, but at the same time he's very mature, lovable, and a family person who can balance things at a very good level.
Hey Samir.
Hey Prash, how's it going?
Good, yeah. Tell me about Yoji.
So Yoji is my Japanese friend who never really says anything in class, but he says a lot of shit when he gets drunk, and you should see him dance when he gets drunk with both his hands up in the air.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, Samir. There he is.
Hey Yoji, tell me about Akira.
Yes, people don't know Akira very much, but I know him very well. He loves strong alcohol very much, so please get him drunk in this party. Thank you.
Did I tell you about the time when Pablo showed his ass to Sandrita in the middle of the LG BORs?
Hey Claudia.
Hey Prash, how's it going?
Good. Tell me about Franco.
Franco, what can I say? Franco is my favourite Argentinian. He's also the only Argentinian in INSEAD, but obviously, even if there are more, he'd be my favourite Argentinian. And I think my favourite Franco moment was when Angie Kim decided to do a body shot of him, and we discovered that Franco is extraordinarily hairy.
Hey Prash.
Hi Sylvie.
Tell me about Stella.
Stella is my favorite Taiwanese person. She has, no matter how much I mess up her bangs, they always stay in place. She has very, very pinchable cheeks and a very quirky sense of humor.
Our brain enjoys being exposed to uncertainty just as much as it enjoys being exposed to anthrax. It can really mess you up. However, some surprises can be good, and you certainly have been a section full of fun surprises.
Stella, this is Professor Lobo. I want to ask your opinion about Shahid.
Shahid. You know, I somehow suspect he used to work in a circus. I mean, we traveled to Singapore in Horizon and he learned how to cycle within 15 minutes, and then he was cycling for the whole afternoon with us within the mountains. I think it's just a waste of talent for him to come to INSEAD. Shahid.
Oh, hey.
Tell us about Anand.
Anand?
Yes.
You know, when I first met Anand, I thought it would be very difficult to actually get him to speak, but it's actually much more difficult to get him to stop.
Hey Anand, tell me about Mo.
You mean Moet? I mean, considering he is named after a famous champagne bottle, does not require him to always put up his hand in class. But that was only when he was with Nushia, with the way that she smiled, put her lips up, and told him Moet. And every time he used to put her hand up. Now I think about it, maybe there was a little bit something going on there. But that is why, you know, I think that's an intense incentive for everybody who's watching this video. Be named after a champagne bottle, so that all the cute Italian teachers can hit on you.
Hey Mo.
Hey.
Can you tell me about Christine?
Christine, what should I tell you? Man, I really miss her PowerPoint skills and her chocolate bars. She always had one in class.
I want to say something about udon. It reminds me of the udon noodle. You know, you always eat this in a Japanese restaurant. And secondly, his passion for cleanliness really impressed me. I remember that when I was in Fonty, every time before he went to lunch, he would go to the gamma to wash his hands every time with that liquid.
Hey Mazen, tell me about Arena.
So my first impression of Arena was she was extremely quiet at the very beginning. She has a great little kid. But the one thing that came out about Arena is during the final exam for OB, that's when she dropped the first F-bomb in front of everyone.
Hey Neha! Oh hey guys! So like this one time when I was working at Citibank, I met all these other people who were also working at Citibank, and I was like, wow, we all work at Citibank, but at the same time, we all hate working at Citibank. So my recommendation would be, don't work at Citibank.
Prash,
Hey.
tell us about Kimiko.
So Kimiko was part of our section for 2 periods. She's this really quiet girl who sits in the corner, but she somehow made it onto the dean's list. I mean, I would never picture her as a nerd. But somehow there she is. Kimiko, do you want to do my IP assignment for me? It's just 2,500 words, and I think you're the perfect person for it.
Please marry me.
No.
Marry me.
What's his dowry?
What? Dowry? Anything. Anything you wish to get the dean's list.
Alright, Arena, let's hear about David.
David is the best practice example of party hard, work hard principle. Very intelligent and always has opinion on any question.
Pablito, tell me about Yannick.
Oh, Johnny. Bunga bunga. Wapeton.
Eunice, tell me about Hero.
Hero? She's just here, I can't talk.
Oh shit. Hero, go away. Hi Christine, tell me about Miguel.
Hi Miguel, I'm so disappointed that I don't find you in the dean's list. You're kind of dominating all the classes. By the way, all the Brazilians in INSEAD are just so adorable, and you're my favorite.
Alright, take 2. Eunice, tell me about Hiroko Sayama.
I heard actually lots of people hit on her. 80% of the promotion. 15Js, 16Js, 15Ds, girls, guys, Singapore people, 20 people. She's really famous, like across continents.
Ooh, there's Spencer. Let's get a hold of that guy. Hi Spencer, how's it going?
How you doing, buddy?
Not bad. Can you tell me one thing about Ezra?
Dude, I'm busy, man.
Just all I need is just one thing, because no one's...
Dude, I've done like 5 of these already. I'm sick of it, right?
Yeah, but you know, everyone's spoken about, like...
Dude,
I mean, Ezra's spoken about people, but no one's spoken about Ezra. Just,
Dude, honestly, like, I'm done with these 7. I'm done, right?
Just one thing about Ezra. One thing. Anything. Oh, dang.
Okay, Dari. What do you want to tell us about Prash?
Oh, Prash. Prash, when I remember him, it always memories go back to P1, and he used to sit right by me, and all I hear is rattling by me, and a hand coming right in front of me asking for a pen every single day, and he talks to me throughout class, and he's all over the place. But to be honest, we can't do without his organization skills. We highly appreciate it, Prash. Thank you.
I'm not wearing pants, right? This isn't good. Okay. No, that's not better. Okay. No, that looks wrong. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stand. Okay.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Prash.
Tell me about Mikhail.
Okay, Michael, I'm very, very happy that you brought glory to our group by being on the Dean's List. Personally, I thought that was always going to be me, but you know, shit happens. Congratulations with the very, very good news, and I'm very glad to have met you.
Again. Cut it.